to go back to the parent education part because I think that's so important, and I think that that's something that's really sort of changing in the industry. I think for a long time pros kind of hide from parents, or there's this separation of not wanting to deal with the parent, which I've been learning a lot from Frank Giampaolo. He has great books on this topic, and getting that right, getting the coach and the player and the parent on the same page is so much better than sort of having a pushback. So I think that's so important. Now, was Julio did this a few years ago when we were.
Julio, yeah, he was really involved.
He was really good. That's when we were in Tuscaloosa, right? He was there.
Yes.
Yeah, that one was really good.
That time, yeah, we were doing. That was the state camp that we did.
Yeah.
And it was pretty much the exact same format. I think USDA is really narrowing it down, like how they're doing the agendas for each camp. Before they had, I think, just one agenda for you to just follow and do every camp the same way. Now, like for instance, the very first camp was it was called Expert Rallier.
Expert Rallier, yeah.
Towards the baseline, and then the second one was more towards the net. It was called Net Dominator, and the third one it was an out-court camp. So I can see that they're making progress as well as
Okay.
how can we have everyone with the same agenda and try to coach and go over the same stuff. But to me, like you said, instead of having the parents and the coaches like away from the camp, we're doing the opposite. At least the ones in Alabama, we want the parents to be there. We want the coaches to ask questions. We want them to participate. So, like you said, we're all on the same page,
That's huge.
and nobody's trying to tell you, oh, when you go back home, don't take lessons from that coach, or don't work with that pro because they're telling you everything wrong.
Right.
That's completely opposite. We want the coaches to come in and participate, because the way we do ours in Alabama, we're trying to hit every different region, north, south, east, and west of the state. And another reason that I love these camps is that sometimes we have pros working with pros that you never met before.
Right.
And, maybe you thought that he was coaching a different way, and now, everybody's on the same page. So I think it builds up the network for our state as well.
That's so important. I mean, I talk to coaches all the time, and everybody kind of says the same thing. Like, we've all got to communicate. We've all got to work together. And I think that, this is a huge thing that you're doing for the state, going and just exactly what you just said, getting different coaches involved. That's awesome.